Hey there everyone, it's KYN and welcome back to my Let's Play of Holiday Lemmings 1994. So last time I did both of the 1994 ranks, Frost and Hail, and so yeah, those are the 32 brand new levels of the game, whereas the last two ranks, which I will be doing in this video, are the bonus 1993 levels from Holiday Lemmings 1993. And so yes, um, just going to be wrapping up the Let's Play here by doing the 1993 ranks. And then once that's done, then I think I would just move on to other parts of the game that I would like to record myself Let's Playing and everything. So stay tuned for that. I'm not exactly going to review it just yet. So in a way, I intend it to be a bit of a surprise. And yeah, I think I checked, and if you play through the Holiday Lemmings 1994 game, then it would just play the first three music tracks for Dos Ohno Lemmings. Oh, well, like either Dos Ohno Lemmings or the Amiga Ohno Lemmings. Yeah, it just depends on what you're playing it through. So either the DOS version or the Amiga version. Whereas if you play the 1993 game, then they will play Christmas tunes instead. Yeah, both for DOS and Amiga, I believe. And so, yeah, I think maybe I would do that at a later time. Yeah, maybe around the Christmas holidays or something. Maybe I'll do the exact same thing as I did for Holiday Lemmings 1994. Yeah, where I live streamed the DOS version, and then I'll probably record myself doing the Amiga version. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are downloads of them available. So yeah, that's not going to be for quite some time then. Yeah, but I think I would like to do that as well, just because we'll be able to hear Christmas tunes, yeah, during the holiday season and stuff like that. So I think that would be a very nice way to like maybe wrap up the year, yeah, 2026. But for now, I'm just going to do the 1994, the Holiday Lemmings 1994 game. Yeah, just like I did with the live stream on DOS, and now I'm recording my LP of the Amiga version. So yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. So first I need to go ahead and change the difficulty rating here. So the first one will be Flurry. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, that's the next one after Hail, yeah, for this game. So that's correct now, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So Flurry 1, climbing to the top.
Let's go.
Yeah, and it's just continuing the music from the previous level. But even then, yeah, all these levels have a fixed music track. Yeah, because the music rotation is the same, and it just continues throughout the game. Yeah, it doesn't like reset like per rank or anything. Yeah, like it does on Macintosh, I believe. Yeah, but it's definitely different from DOS. In that DOS, it just depends on when you play the levels. So like regardless of what you play as the first level, it will always play the first music track, which some people would liken to Packet Bells, even though it's not really Packet Bells canon. Yeah, and then the second level will play the second music track after Packet Bells canon. Yeah, air quotes for that one. But anyway, Flurry 2, Floating Lemming Flurry. And yeah, it's pretty ironic in the previous level that you don't even need to that you can solve the level in other ways, other than just sending them all up as climbers. In the same way, this one, yeah, you can also solve this one, easily solve this one without using any floaters either. But yeah, you can pretty much see that this is like more or less the exact same thing as the Frost levels. Only I guess they're like open-ended levels rather than like skill tutorial ones. Yeah, even though these Flurry levels aren't quite like skill tutorial levels either. Flurry 3, Holiday Mining.
Let's go.
And despite what the low title says, you can also easily solve this without using any miners. So really, it probably would have been better if they had called these levels something else and didn't really like have a reference to a lemming skill in the title. Because it really, if you want to like intend these as skill tutorial levels, yeah, then like pretty much just get rid of all the other skills, yeah, other than the one that's mentioned in the title. And plus for this one, it's not really possible to like just do with miners, it appears, because the miner's just going to keep on going and to the bottomless pit and stuff. So, but it's something that redesign can fix and stuff. But in all honesty, though, yeah, what we really need like any skill tutorial levels here, yeah, for the Holiday Lemmings games, because I would assume that people have already played through the original Lemmings. Yeah, which for which there are several skill tutorial levels, yeah, in the fun rank, and that just teaches you the basics of the game, and yeah, and I would assume people would play Holiday Lemmings after both Lemmings and Ohno Lemmings. But of course, there's nothing that prevents you from playing the official games out of order. Flurry 4, Lemmings Tracks in the Snow.
Let's go.
But yeah, I guess you can pretty much say like Frost is to Flurry as Hail is to Blitz. They definitely seem to kind of correspond with ranks here below. In that, like, just like the Frost levels, the Flurry levels are kind of like easy open-ended levels for the most part. Yeah, while the Hail and Blitz levels are kind of like the harder ones. Yeah, as they are like the ranks that come after the rank before them. Or the rank before it. Flurry 5, Christmas south of the equator.
Let's go.
And yeah, I believe the correction that needed to make from my DOS live stream Holiday Lemmings 1994 is that yeah, Christmas is still December 25th. Yeah, south of the equator. It's just that that time it will be. How did that happen? Why was there a miner going to the left? And interestingly enough, I caught him before he fell down. And even if he did, I could still recover, since there's plenty of builders to turn him back around. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Christmas is still December 25th, south of the equator, but during that time, it would be summer. Yeah, because their summer is our winter in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, and then and also vice versa. Yeah, if it's summer in the northern hemisphere, then it's winter in the southern hemisphere. So yeah, but regardless, yeah, Christmas for the most part is December 25th in most parts of the world. As a matter of fact, I think that might even be the case for all of the world, but I could be wrong about that though. Flurry 6, Lemming Snowfall.
Let's go.
And yeah, I do believe that the steel is busted here, just like it is on those. I'm just gonna check real quick. No, it's rear here. And even if it wasn't real, I plan to like build to get over the top anyway. As nice as it is to have been able to take a shortcut. Only this time I'm being a bit smarter about it and using the builders more efficiently. Because on the DOS live stream, I built to the left first before getting up the rest of the way. But yeah, as you can see, you can just build to the right. Yeah, building to the left is not necessary first. Yeah, and here in the Flurry rack, there should be the level replacement for Flurry 8. Yeah, because on DOS it's an entirely different level, but you shall see. Flurry 7, Lemmings Snow Journey.
Let's go.
Yeah, and all the lemmings were practically all out now. Oh, the basher stopped. Interesting. I expected him to keep on going, like all the way through, until the last icicle was reached. Quite honestly, the oh, and it stopped again. This is really weird. I would expect there to be enough terrain in a way to for the basher to detect and keep on going rather than stopping. Okay, I wonder if this is like a big difference with dolls, because I'm pretty sure on dolls it will keep on going. The basher will keep on going. So apparently the basher checks, and if that's the case, then yeah, it should be pretty clear that the basher checks are very, very different. Yeah, between Amiga and dolls. But anyway, what I was going to say was that the basher skill has always intrigued me. Yeah, in particular, the aspect of whether it will keep on going or it will stop. Flurry 8, Clouds of Lemmings.
Let's go.
So yeah, this is the level that got replaced on the Amiga. Oh no. And not to worry, I think we can still salvage this a bit. Plus, I didn't quite read the save requirement here, but I don't know if it's a save all. But yeah, this is the level that replaces the one on dolls, because on dolls it's the level is Vacation in Gemland, and it's unique in that it's the only level that is not in the Ohno Snow graphic set. Yeah, let alone the Holiday graphic set. And yeah, in contrast, the level on dolls is far harder than this one. Yeah, due to a very tight time limit and very limited skills. And you need to save everybody. As for why the level was replaced on dolls, I absolutely have no idea. And I don't think anybody in the Lemmings community seems to know either. Yeah, so as you can see here, Clouds of Lemmings is much, much easier. And I guess you can also argue that it's a far more boring level than the Vacation in Gemland. So yeah, I guess it's exactly as the title says. The Lemmings decide to go to Gemland, and so the level is in the Ohno Rock set. Yeah, and as mentioned, it is the only level that's not in the Ohno Snow graphic set. And in contrast to all the other Holiday Lemmings levels, yeah, it has water, but it's unreachable because it's surrounded by steel. Although I read on the Lemmings forums that somebody was able to like break through the steel and reach it. I haven't exactly seen for myself whether that's true or not, because I haven't bothered myself yet to like check the replay that is supplied. At least I think it was. Like, it's attached and is available for download. But I do take their word though, because I believe it is from Clam Sparrow, one of the most renowned members of the Lemmings community, in which they're very, very well known for glitches. And as a matter of fact, they discovered a lot of glitches yeah, on those lemmings and stuff. And as a result, it's very well known for extremely hard levels, especially ones that relied on glitches to solve. But in any case, they have not been active for a very long time. Yeah, I think the last time they were logged into the Lemmings forums was back in 2017, so almost 10 years now. Yeah, next year will be 10. I'm pretty sure that they're very well missed though, or very missed. Anyway, Flurry 9, a block from home. Yeah, so after the previous level, all the levels are the same now as they are on DOS. Although there are still some level changes. Yeah, this is another one of them. Yeah, because I believe it's like a mountain here on Amiga, but on DOS it's like several like small snowballs and stuff like that. So why that change? I have no idea, but yeah, there you have it. So any changes or any differences, if there are any, they'll just pretty much be like visual differences and stuff like that. Yeah, but all the rest of the lows from here on out will be the exact same as they are on DOS. And so, yeah, you can pretty much say that, yeah, between Amiga and DOS, they have 63 levels in common. Yeah, with the only level that's different is the Flurry 8. Yeah, Flurry 8 is Clouds of Lemmings for Amiga, while on DOS it's Vacation and Gemland. But of course, there's also the mechanics differences as well. Yeah, although most of them are pretty subtle. Flurry 10, 32 lemmings below 0.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you get 32 of everything here, and also a 32 release rate. So I guess to just keep with the theme of 32. Why 32? I think it's just a reference to the fact that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the freezing point of water, which is the equivalent to 0 degrees Celsius. And then in contrast, 100 degrees Celsius, which is 212 degrees Fahrenheit, is the boiling point of water. But other than that, yeah, if you interpret the level title literally as it is, 32 lemmings below 0, yeah, that would be essentially mean the integer representation -32. But yeah, in the game of Lemmings, and as with most things, I guess, there's no way to like represent a -32 amount of lemmings. Yeah, the number of lemmings in any native games is always positive. Oh yeah, and also 32 lemmings on top of that as well. So yeah, that's also keeping with the 32 theme. Ooh, just barely made it there. And I don't think I ever noticed it before, but they left an opening here. Don't think I ever used it in any solution though. I would assume that it's possible to squeeze in there on Amiga. Yeah, despite the stricter steal detection. This map, I think I will give it a try. And just like that, missed it by a pixel. But I can also release the others right now too. Come on now. Probably gonna hit the steel there. Oh no, it's actually fine, okay. Alrighty, well, time to turn you back around and have you go towards the exit. But yeah, I guess it serves as a nice alternative to get to the exit. There's many ways to go about doing this level anyway. Alrighty, Flurry 11, at home in the cave.
Let's go.
Yeah, quite an easy level. Yeah, for this late in the rank. Or maybe not later in the rank, since it's only a little bit past the halfway point. But yeah, it's still easy. In a way, these levels don't ramp up as quickly in difficulty as the frost levels. Yeah, but Vacation and Gemland, on the other hand, that's a huge, massive difficulty spike. Yeah, because it's like much harder than most of the levels surrounding it. Yeah, on those. Flurry 12, Presence of Mind.
Let's go.
I think I'll just have them take their own exits here. Yeah, you can, of course, have them all take the left exit, which I believe is what I did on the DOS live stream. And yes, there will be a sequel to this level later on. Yeah, in the next rank, I believe. It's not going to be in the later in the rank here. Yeah, and be in the same one as this one. It's almost a repeat of this one. There are some terrain changes and also, of course, skill set changes as well. Yeah, and I believe you only get a minute. And also need to say everybody, I think. Flurry 13, Yo-Yo Lem Lem.
Let's go.
So yeah, you have nowhere near enough climbers for everyone. Yeah, release them a little too early. Well, we have plenty of climbers here, so... couple of stragglers here. Alright, Flurry 14, Marshmallow Land.
Let's go.
Yeah, look at this doggy. Oh, shoot. That's a minor. So, once again, wrong skill selected. Very much resembles the one followed Nightmare Before Christmas. And quite honestly, it does sound pretty reasonable that they might have had that film in mind when they made this level. It really does look like Zero the dog from the movie. So yeah, it just seems for the most part that the Flurry levels are just like super easy levels. They all seem to be open-ended from what I remember. Yeah, including the one that replaces Vacation in Gemland. Because as mentioned, that level is far easier than the Dose one that replaces Flurry 8. Or than the Dose one in the Flurry 8 position. I think that was even my first stop when I played the level all those years ago. I was like, wow, Vacation in Gemland was so hard. Alright, Flurry 15. Head for the hills!
Let's go.
No, you only need one builder to turn them around. Yeah, but as you can imagine, it's pixel precise. Yeah, and I was having difficulty getting a lemming to build at that spot. I think it's just likely the input delay though. Yeah, now that one I would consider quite possibly the hardest level in the entire rank. Although there are enough builders to turn every lemming around, but the lemmings can only be assigned one builder each. Yeah, otherwise yeah, you're not going to be able to turn them all around. Except when you build in that pixel precise spot to raise the wall high enough to turn the others around. And then finally, Flurry 16, the long way around.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was almost at the spot I wanna. This one you can kind of say is a big difficulty spike as well. But to be fair, it is the final level of Flurry.
Oh no! Oh no!
Alrighty, so with the completion of Flurry, that brings us to the next rank, which is Blizzard. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, I don't know if they actually call it Blizzard here. Excuse me. Or they shorten it to Blitz like they do on DOS. But anyway, Blizzard 1. Oogie Lemming.
Let's go!
So, pretty much a reference to Oogie Boogie. Yeah, from, once again, Nightmare Before Christmas. So, essentially, the Boogeyman. Yeah, I do believe one builder should be enough to prevent the splatting. That seems quite far, to be honest, but in likelihood, it probably is safe. I do believe I strangely recall that I might have ran out a time on the snow before. But that was back then when I was only a high schooler and I played this game for the very first time. Either that or I might not have, but the time came pretty close. Yeah, like down to the wire, or close to down to the wire. Yeah, got them all. Nice. Blizzard 2, Lemmings Up High.
Let's go.
So, pretty similar to up, up, and away! And I guess you can also say, yeah, and hence also, heaven can wait. We hope. But in contrast to up, and away, this level is very possible in just 2 minutes. Yeah, just like the Heaven Can Wait, we hope. But the only thing I would change is just make the starting area a bit larger, so that there's more room to like place the builder to build up to the exit and also to contain the crowd. Blizzard 3, check your hints. And indeed, this is just referring to checking the manual for the game, because it tells you the solution as to which one is the real exit here. Because among these 13 exits, yeah, all of them are fake except the real one. Yeah, your job is to locate where it is, and unless you read the manual to get the hint, you'll probably likely be spending quite a long time here. But even then, I think it's still possible to pick out the correct exit, yeah, just by looking at them. Because all the fake exits have something in common while the real one does not. I think it just simply has to do with the candles on top or something like that. But yeah, in any case, the real exit is the 7th exit. Yeah, from either the left or the right, because it is in the exact middle. I don't think it's exactly worded like that in the manual though, like in the exact middle. It's like, they do say like some from something, from some side. Ah, darn. I should have gotten the floater skill ready. Yeah, looking at the exits, there indeed does seem to be a way, because yeah, the rear exit, which is right here, there's like way more brown in the candles than all the other ones. Yeah, you look at the fake ones, there's like very little brown. So pretty much a game of spot the difference. And with a careful eye, you can indeed see the differences. But I think that's the only visual difference I know of, though. Yeah, almost all the candles are covered in brown, while the fake ones don't have as much brown on the candles. Okay, the floater was not needed this time because I raised the release rate high early enough, so that it does not become an issue later on. But geez, the timing is pretty tight. Blizzard 4, Santa's Lemmings.
Let's go.
And quickly off the bat, you might have noticed that the Blizzard lows thus far have been longer than the Flurry lows. Probably with the exception of the previous low, but again, that's only if you check the manual for the hint, and also whether you actually spot the difference, yeah, among the between the rear exit and among all the fake exits. And I think that was even the thing that I tried to do when I first played this game, yeah, all those years ago. I just simply tried to see if there was a difference, yeah, between the real exit and all the other fake exits. Because yeah, I didn't check the manual or anything. Yeah, this was a game that I did not own as a kid. Yeah, I first played this when I was a high schooler, and I downloaded the game from somewhere. Probably my abandonware, but I can't remember. And so the only way I could get my hands on the manual is by downloading it somewhere online. Blizzard 5, it came upon a Lem night clear. Yeah, so one of everything except for builders, where you had 10 of them. Yeah, so I guess they give you 2 extra builders, yeah, just in case, so that yeah, in case you don't build them out correctly at the start, then yeah, you have some spares. This one itself isn't too long either. Blizzard 6, a single lemming. Yeah, this one I would say is quite lame because, yeah, it's just a single basher and you're done. Granted, you have to watch out for Lemmings that are coming in since the release rate is somewhat high, and therefore you can easily select a Lemming going in the wrong direction. But yeah, even with that, it's still not too difficult at all. Yeah, maybe it would be a far greater challenge if it was a 99 release rate instead. Excuse me. But, you know, given that this is the final rank, as well as the second rank of the Holiday Lemmings 1993 levels, yeah, there will be some further long levels in the rank. Yes, they're coming. Blizzard 7, break on through.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, and you might have noticed the skill set as well. Well, 12/25, 1993. So December 25th, 1993. Or in other words, Christmas Day, 1993. And I don't think the release rate plays any role in that connection. Alrighty, Blizzard 8, Presence of Mind 2. Oh no, it's 2 minutes, not 1 minute. So yeah, as you can see, due to the skill set, yeah, now you can no longer take both exits. So this time, everybody must take the left exit. Yeah, that 2-minute time limit makes sense. I was thinking in my mind, it does not seem possible to finish in 1 minute anyway. Yeah, given how far the right entrance needs to walk, and also just with the number of lemmings available as well. Blizzard 9, Lemmings, the motion picture.
Let's go.
You can probably do better than that. Lemmings, the motion picture. So yeah, big builder fest here. Have fun. Not a fan of this one at all, you have to be honest. Just way too much building. Kind of reminiscent of Holiday Lemmings from Lemmings 1. But this one's different in that not only do you need to like build the bridge gaps, but also, yeah, you also need to turn around and make those platforms. Yeah, and you need to do it several times throughout the entire level. And there's another long level later on as well. Although it's long in the sense that you just have to wait an extremely long time, yeah, before the lemmings all make it to the exit. Yeah, but you only need to do like 2 skill actions and you're done. The rest of it is just waiting for them to reach the exit. You shall definitely see, yeah, when we get to that level. So, second platform, and then, yeah, 3 more to go. So I suppose you can definitely speed things up with having 2 additional workers here. or rather, as many as you're able to manage. But they give you a lot of time on this one, so that yeah, you could do it all with just one worker. Yeah, and 2 more platforms to go. As a matter of fact, you could even make them before you bridge the gaps. Well, I guess the last few you can. So yeah, definitely a pretty long and tedious level here. Just waiting for all the bridges to be done. Uh-oh. Well, I can still send another climber. Yeah, I thought he was already a climber to begin with, but no, I forgot. I sent 1 lemming on the head. Alrighty, everything's good there. And now, just to wait for Alden to reach the exit. Although, this is not the extreme version of it, so... yeah, like I said, that one's coming. Even having live streamed the DOS version not too long ago. Yeah, Holiday Lemmings still remains as the less familiar game for me in terms of what the levels are. Yeah, like I have all the Lemmings 1 and Oh No More Lemmings levels memorized for the most part. Well, Holiday Lemmings on the other hand, no. A lot of the level titles will escape me. And it's not like I committed myself to memorizing them. Even more so that I haven't played this game nearly as much as I have Lemmings 1 and Oh No More Lemmings. Yeah, so it takes about a minute for them to go from the starting area to the exit. And with about 2.5 minutes remaining, yeah, still plenty of time. It's way more than enough time for me to still send out a second worker as well. Or a second lemming to finish up the rest of the work. Blizzard 10, the Wrath of Lem.
Let's go.
Yeah, it really looks to be almost splat height there. But in any case, they're not direct dropping into the exit because, as far as I understand, it doesn't work on the Amiga. It's present in DOS, but not here. Blizzard alone, the search for Lem.
Let's go.
Yeah, bridge stretching to the max. And here, maybe I should have waited. It's my bad. Oh. Yeah, so this one wasn't placed as precisely as the first two here. Yeah, but there's still some leeway. But yeah, 4 bridges is just barely enough for the final gap, but in order to reach the exit, you will have to stretch your bridges. It is absolutely required. See? Just barely made it on the last brick. So yeah, just watch for the most recent spawned lemming from the entrance in order to select the correct one. And I just happened to drop the release wave at the right moment. To basically see that I got the bridges correct and to see the last lemming spawn from the entrance. Yeah, talk about very good timing. There we go. Blizzard 12, the voyage home.
Let's go.
Alrighty, now. I probably want to say it's like right here, maybe?
Oh no.
No, I think I was just slightly off there. No, I got it. Okay. Yeah, and then I hear like another solution from someone else is to just dig on the very far right. And then basically cancel the digger with the bomber. Looking at it, yeah, it really does seem that it will result in a much quicker level completion. So yeah, perhaps I should have tried it here, since I didn't do that in my DOS live stream. Yeah, the only question is if they'll reach an opening, yeah, on the left. Because I think this hole here is slightly closer than these up here. But even then, yeah, it'll probably just result in the faster level completion in general. But yeah, unfortunately we have to wait for these 3 lemmings to walk this entire length again. And again, once they get to the bottom. Well, quite honestly, I surprised myself one-shotting this low. Yeah, I thought I had misplaced that first bomber, but no, apparently I did not. Like, he was pretty close to bombing at the very bottom of that nook anyway. So I guess it's reasonable to see that the second bomb will blast the rest of the way through. But yeah, the rest of it is just waiting for these 3 guys now. It's like I said, you don't have to do much on this low since you only have 3 skills available, a digger and 2 bombers. But depending on what you do, yeah, you might have to wait for a long time, like I have to here. Yeah, they're about halfway through at the bottom now. Or halfway there. But yeah, when you have to walk the entire length of the level multiple times, as you can see, it eats up a lot of time. Yeah, I believe it takes nearly 2 minutes to do so, from one end to the other end. Alrighty, finally done, and so we are on to Blizzard 13, the final frontier.
Let's go.
And this one, I would say, is quite a difficult one. Yet despite being able to just use the standard 2-blocker trap to hold back the crowd while sending one on ahead to do the work. Mostly due to the limited builders that you have available. As a matter of fact, is building down here able to finish the level still? It's very possible that I might have butchered the level. Yeah, but really all that matters is as long as you have one builder available for the end. Yeah, I feel like I've already screwed those up. Yeah, I think he's going to be too close inwards. Yeah, and it does seem to take like 4 builders or something. So yeah, it looks like you have to stay as high as
Go.
you're able to, as much as possible. Yeah, hang in there though, we're almost done. This one, when you like look at the layout, it's essentially like Clouds of Lemmings, like a sequel to it. But I suppose like shorter and a lot harder. Yeah, I like barely not built at the right spot. See? You have just enough builders to make the path to the exit. Alright. Yeah, we only have one bomber. So yeah, just a very limited amount of builders is probably what makes this difficult for its position, but then again, it is near the end of the rank. And the blizzard levels in general are far harder than the flurry levels anyway. Practically all the flurry levels are open-ended. Yeah, the only exception is the dose level that replaces flurry 8. Blizzard 14, the undiscovered country. It's just a hunt for the hidden exit. But yeah, since I live streamed this recently, yeah, I now remember where it is. Yeah, when I was live streaming the DOS version, I couldn't remember where the exit was, whether it was over here or over here. But yeah, as we'll be seeing if you watch it, yeah, I guessed wrong when I went over here. But of course, the creator here isn't too strict about this one, since they give you plenty of extra skills that you are kind of free to like hunt to your own content. Yep, and you can already see a little bit of it. Yeah, so now I just need to dig out the ground. There we have it. And here, it should not be possible to remove the ground, yeah, where the exit is, because of the steel block. And steel is normally indestructible. So therefore, there's no risk of accidentally removing the ground. Blizzard 15, the needs of the many.
Let's go.
Darn it. Yeah, and at least here, everyone else who does not get a flurry will have to go splat. With untimed bombers, yeah, you can actually stop the splatting. But even that, it won't matter because, yeah, you don't have enough skills to like save more than the number of climbers and floors that you're given. And I think I might have started the bomber too late here. Yep.
Let's go.
So yes, there are some long levels in the Blizzard rank, but there's some that don't take that long either. I think that should be fine. Darn it. Yeah, I think that should be better. Ah, darn it. He wasn't quite close off the gap there. But I think it's still possible to be able to get on through anyway. Maybe. Yeah, unless he reaches one of the holes in the ground here. And he probably will. Yep, I was afraid of that. Yeah, I think once again I need to close out the gap. Yeah, I was told that it's possible to save more than a requirement, and indeed, I think the way was supposed to go like that. But if he had closed out the gap, I think, yeah, then I think it should work. But it seems that this would have to be placed pretty precisely or something. Yeah, so that it looks like the climbers won't be able to make it up, but there's actually a hole so that it doesn't block the climbers. Well, actually, I did say more than a requirement anyway, because I've misremembered the required number that needs to be saved. And then finally, Blizzard 16, the next Lemuration. Yeah, to round it off, the final level here. And actually, do we? No, we don't need it there. Until I bridge the gap or anything. Oh, another one turned around too.
Oh no!
And here we're allowed to lose 3, okay.
Let's go!
Okay, this time it's too early.
Let's go!
Nope, too late this time.
Let's go! Oh no!
Yeah, and they go spot. So it looks like you really do have to be precise there. Yep, that's fine. Yep, got it. Yeah, Happy New Year. And here comes the Straggler Lemming. Congratulations, you have completed all the levels. Now back to the beginning. Pick up a copy of Lemmings to play 120 levels of Road and Mischief, or Oh No More Lemmings to try an additional 100 levels of Lemming Mayhem. Also available now, Lemmings to the Tribes. Signosis US 617-497-7794 or Signosis UK plus 4451-709-5755. Press mouse button to continue. Alrighty, so Holiday Lemmings 1994, everyone, for the Amiga. And so, you've been watching since the beginning. I thank you for that, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all for future projects / LPs that I do. And like I said, I will be moving on to like another part of the game. But I think I will wait for a bit before recording my LP event because, yeah, I think quite honestly, I need a break from all the Lemmings content that I've been recording. So, in particular, the official games, and also I'm currently live streaming one of the ports as well. And I think I might just wait for me to finish that. Either that, or I might just wait until I finish the next part of the game that I plan to live stream as well. But yeah, what that port will be, I will review that at a later time. So anyway, stay tuned for updates, and yeah, have a good rest of your day / night, whatever the case may be, and see y'all around when I do more future projects of mine. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.